You are a caretaker, champion, and warrior for your family. May I introduce you to a company that encompasses your spirit. Their philosophy on farming, growing a community, and quality products with high standards in their business practices is worth an introduction. Let me invite you in to take a glimpse at 3 oils that have been adored for centuries, which is why our company went to such lengths to bring these treasured oils to you. Each of these oils have properties that will benefit your brain, inner health, and emotions. There are many factors that determine the purity of the oils. They are affected by soil, geographic region, farming methods, as well as harvesting and distilling practices. Let's start with talking about frankincense. Plants have been used throughout history for food and medicine. The same is true for the frankincense tree. Its uses were recorded far back in biblical history and through the time of Christ for its anointing and healing properties. It was used to remedy many ailments throughout history. With a sweet balsamic aroma, frankincense is also known for its spiritual connection. It's one of the most well-researched essential oils, and its properties help with inner health, emotions, and is regarded as a timeless beauty secret. Modern Arabians collect frankincense resin by hand, just as it was done thousands of years ago. This skill is a delicate and time-heavy process, as the harvester must scrape and cut the tree up to 7 times in a season in order for the most aromatic and potent resin to finally come to the surface. Young Living distills frankincense oil from the resin of the Boswellia carteri trees located in northern Africa and sacred trees from Oman. Our founder, Gary Young, was a pioneer in forging Young Living's relationship with the region to create the export of the highest quality frankincense oil. Frankincense resins are not equal in quality. On the open market, traders often combine species and grades of resin to sell to unsuspecting buyers. Ultimately, the purity of frankincense resin depends on the tree's location and on the weather at the time of harvesting. The best resin comes from trees that experience extremes. If the tree is not exposed to these extremes, then the grade of resin is compromised and the quality of the resin is lower. For frankincense essential oil to be effective in its therapeutic properties, a balance of natural plant compounds must be present. Young Living takes great care in selecting the frankincense trees used to meet its stringent essential oil quality standards. This means the rare quality found in Young Living's frankincense is simply unsurpassed. For inner health, put a drop of frankincense vitality on your tea bag or in our antioxidant drink Ningxia Red. Add 5 drops of frankincense oil and 5 drops of lavender oil to a diffuser during your meditation or yoga time to promote a sense of connection, clarity, and focus. A couple of drops of frankincense added to your favorite face regimen will promote healthy and glowing skin. Frankincense is as useful today as it has been throughout history. Lavandula augustifolia is the true lavender. Lavender is the most adulterated oil in the essential oil world. Young Living Farms go to great lengths to assure purity and efficacy to give you a trusted source. Lavender is used for just about everything, from calming to sleep to mood to skin health to an overall tool for well-being. Lavender's origins come from the Mediterranean, where the Romans used it in their bathing rituals. Lava means to wash, and the Romans realized that bathing in lavender had important health benefits for hygiene in addition to relaxation. Lavender has a strong association with the feeling of love. It is said Cleopatra used it to seduce Mark Antony and Julius Caesar. Not too long ago, ladies wore small lavender pouches in their cleavage to lure suitors. Lavender was brought to Provence by the Romans 2,000 years ago, and the region became the world's most famous in regards to lavender. Our company's founder, Gary Young, was interested in essential oils for his personal use after an accident and went to France to learn more. Through building lifelong relationships with local Provence farmers, he learned about the best quality lavender and the best practices of distilling. There's an art and science to distilling. Gary learned distilling practices preserve the hundreds of different therapeutic compounds of each oil. Optimal constituents mean optimal results. For good heart health, put 5 drops of lavender on your VitaFlex points. Add 10 drops in a diffuser for calming your nervous system. As a way to assist your skin, use a few drops of lavender with your daily lotion. Lavender is beneficial during menstrual cycles by adding a few drops on your torso to ease PMS discomfort. Finally, keep a bottle of lavender next to your Band-Aids in the kitchen cabinet. By adding lavender to your wellness regimen, you will be amazed at how great you feel. Peppermint was first grown in Europe, but now 75% of the world's supply is grown here in the US. It's been a remedy for digestion in ancient times and was first farmed in the 17th century. Dried peppermint was found in the Egyptian pyramids, and ancient Greeks and Romans valued it as a stomach soother. In Western Europe, it was a common remedy for morning sickness, nausea, or menstrual disorders. In modern times, it still appears in the British Pharmacopoeia along with lavender. To produce one of Young Living's most popular oils, it takes several farms, including the Young Living farm in Mona, Utah. Put a couple drops of peppermint in your hands and breathe deeply for relief of minor head tension. Taking peppermint vitality oil assists with digestion. Put a couple of drops on your stomach or take several drops in a capsule internally. This oil can be diffused to create a stimulating, focused environment. Apply a couple drops topically for a cool, tingly sensation to the skin or soothing muscles after hard physical activity. You can inhale or apply peppermint to your chest before a tough workout. Brain research has looked at the uses of peppermint in the calming the munchies. Peppermint is a workhorse. As you can see, each oil has its own unique chemistry and can assist you in multiple ways. History shows us that these oils are as beneficial addition to your family, and your forefathers probably used them too. Today, Young Living delivers quality you can trust. I wouldn't give my allegiance to anyone else.